The following presentation contains content intended for older adult audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Everyone, please put your hands together for your host tonight, Izzy for real.
Cool, I'm glad you guys like that. Are you guys ready for your next comedian? Yes. I'm gonna warn you, next comedian, you're gonna really have to hold the bottom of this because it's kind of loose, okay? Yes. So, this next comedian, he was the East Cleveland's comedy champ. He also is performing at the Funny Bone, and what you said, was it called, Xannies? I don't know, Nammies, something like that. There's the drugs. He performs at a lot of drug events, okay? This guy's really great. I love everybody. Give it up for Namit Bhatt! Look at him, drug dealer. Look at that.
How's it going, guys? Oh, this is a good mic. I like this mic. I'm glad they solved it for me. That's good. It sounded like dubstep for a second there. I was like, what the hell? Y'all came out on us Friday. I love this. Yeah. My buddy from high school came. It's great. You know, we've known each other for nearly 30 years, and he just told me that he's dyslexic. I felt bad because I used to throw books at him at 14 years old. I feel like I caused it. It's crazy though, because now we're like 40s, and I'm balding from the back and he's balding from the front, so like together we have one full head of hair. Who else showed out? My best friend from college came. I love him. He is a 400-pound Jewish man who's also a Boy Scout leader. So we call him Diddler on the Roof. He's still, like, we're so old that he emails me articles still. He emailed me an article a while back and said, like, there's a giant shortage of Japanese male porn stars. And then he made the obvious joke. He's like, you're Asian. They can't find Asians with big enough porn dicks. And I said, I don't think that's the case. I think they can't find enough Japanese men with blurry dicks. All the guys are cracking up, but they're afraid to laugh because they're with their girls. There's a Japanese rule where you have to pixelate the cocks and pussies. It's always fun when you explain the joke, but girls need it sometimes. This weather's fucked up, isn't it? I kind of like it though. You know why? Because when it warms up, that means festival season has started. And my wife loves to go to festivals. I hate it. Last year she dragged me to a raccoon festival. I was pumped, actually. I was like, this is great. I prepared. Like, I went and got like a bunch of gummies, and I was like, I'm gonna get super high, and I'm gonna pet a bunch of cute-ass raccoons. I wore a special outfit. I show up, and it's just 6 Amish dudes playing mandolin. I was like, what kind of raccoon festival is this? She goes, Geauga is raccoon in Indian. I was like, not my kind of Indian, but all right. I had to take off my hat. I was looking like an Indian Daniel Boone. So if you couldn't tell by the raccoon festival, I have a white wife. I actually wanted to find out how white she actually was. So I got her a subscription to that Ancestry.com. Turns out she's a very, very distant relative of Thomas Jefferson. Yeah, I was shocked to learn that my white wife was part black. It's a slavery joke. I should have known she was part black because her mac and cheese was too good. She uses salt and everything. It's crazy. No, I was actually kind of mad. You know why? Because I was like, baby, this whole time we could have been going to black church instead of white church. Black church looks so much more fun. Right? They're singing. You can stand up, sit down. It's call and response. God is good. See? You can't give me that kind of power. You should not bring me to black church. I'd be saying God is good all the time. Sometimes I take her to Indian church. We call it temple, but sometimes I take her. Indian temple is kind of weird, right? Like, you got to sit on the floor, Indian style. We just call it style. No, it's weird, because it's a very, very old religion, right? And you sit on the floor unless you're a menstruating woman. Then you got to sit in the back on a chair in a special section. It's roped off, marked with a P. And I'm trying to figure out, why did we come up with this rule? And then I realized we got white carpets. And we're cheap, and we don't want to spend the money on the Scotch guarding. But inside the temple is sacred ground, right? So you have to take off your shoes before you go inside, right? What they don't tell you, though, is that the bathrooms are on the inside. So what do you do if you have to go to the bathroom when you're at the temple? Well, you get two options. You can go to the urinal barefoot. That's not a great option. All these old Indian dudes are dribbling piss everywhere. It's not fun. They don't shave their pubes either, so it's just it's just a little, it's like peeing through a colander. Well then, so no one wanted to do that barefoot, so some genius was like, I have an idea, and they put out 100 communal flip-flops that you're supposed to use. I don't know which one's worse, going to a public bathroom barefoot or wearing a pair of flip-flops that has been worn by 1 billion other people. There's so many Indian people. 12-year-old me had to come up with a solution. My solution was to put 2 flip-flops down, stand on top, but curl your toes up so you don't go inside. And then you just shuffle your ass to the urinal like a penguin that has to take a shit. Or an Indian guy that has to take a shit. I went to a black and Indian wedding once at the temple, and everybody's shoes got stolen. On an unrelated note, I'm selling a bunch of Jordans out of my trunk. Just hit my jack, though. Just hit my jack. It's size 13 and up, though. I found out that I'm not a good person, though. I'm not. You know why I'm not a good person? Because every time a tragedy happens in India, my sister texts me and my parents who live here, and she always freaks out. So a couple months ago, there was a plane crash in India, and I wake up to a text. She goes, oh my God, plane crash in India. Is our family safe? Was anybody on the plane? And my parents are normal, well-adjusted people, right? They're we reached out to some people on WhatsApp. We're figuring it out. My first question was, what airline? Oh, it was Air India, the Asian Spirit Airlines? We're safe. My family knows better than to fly that. True story. Last time I flew Air India, the toilet backed up. How does a flying porta potty in the sky back up? I don't know. But I was watching a movie and I look down and I see a blue stream of liquid going down the aisle. That wasn't even the worst part, though. You know what the worst part was? All our shoes were by the cabin door. Oh, man. My wife and I are going to celebrate our 12th anniversary. Yeah, we've been together 12 years. That's long. But it's been long enough, though, that like I've just given up on anniversary gifts. You know what? Because like the first year, like I was like, I'm gonna be cute and I'm gonna like do something that's gonna be great. I'm gonna knock it out of the park. First year anniversary is paper, right? So I decided to order a 1,000-piece custom puzzle with our engagement photo on it. I was like, she's gonna love this. What they don't say though is that if you're even moderately chubby, do not use a photo where you're wearing a single colored shirt. A 1,000-piece puzzle, 900 of the pieces is just my gut covered in blue. It's been 12 years, we still haven't solved it. We tried to get experts, we tried to crowdsource it. Last week I tried to get AI. I turned ChatGPT into a fucking 8-ball. I shook it and it said, ask again later. I can't figure it out. So the next year I was like, screw like paper, tin, whatever it is, let's do experiences. And so I was like, you know what? We're going to go on a hot air balloon ride. Do you know hot air balloon rides cost $2,000 a person? For wicker and gas? Could you imagine spending $4,000 and a 12-year-old flies his drone into the balloon, pops it, and you die? They were like spending $1 million to go see the Titanic and some dude's homemade submarine. So then the third year, I was like, you can't go wrong with jewelry. Right, ladies? Yeah. Now, a little bit about my wife is that her father passed away a number of years ago. And all she's ever wanted was a necklace with a pendant with her father's fingerprint on it. I said, I'm going to knock this out of the park. Now, and he was a firefighter, right? So I actually called his old station. I was like, hey, I'm looking for this guy's fingerprint. Can you help me? And they're like, we actually lost the fingerprints, ironically in a fire. I'm at the bar that night, and I'm talking to my friend who's been married like 30 years, right? And I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to break this to my wife. He snaps his head at me. He goes, motherfucker, is she a fingerprint expert? Because if she's not, we can put any fingerprint on her neck, and we'll be in the clear as long as she believes. So Diddy's fingerprint is hanging on her neck right now. You know, actually, sometimes we'll be hooking up, right? And we'll be finishing with like hand stuff. And she'll lean over, and the necklace will fall between her hand and myself. And I've never climaxed harder. There's something about Diddy's fingerprint, a penis, and some baby oil that gets it right. I like that joke. Fuck you guys. Oh, man. I'm a weird Indian, though. I am. That's a segue, but yeah. You know why I'm a weird Indian? Because I don't trust doctors. Specifically, I don't trust Indian doctors. My doctor is actually a white Christian woman. She actually trusts my medical advice over hers. You know why I don't trust Indian doctors? It's because all the idiot friends that I grew up with doing idiot shit grew up and became doctors. My sister became a gynecologist. I said, you became the one doctor that I can never use? She goes, I'll deliver your babies for you. I said, I grew up playing catch with you, and I do not trust your hands. Also, she jerked off like 3 of my friends in middle school, and I can't have those fingers be the first ones that touched my sweet little baby boy's head. My other cousin's an idiot. He became an infertility doctor. Yeah, he's a moron. He actually has billboards that say, I've knocked up more girls than Nick Cannon. He's an idiot. He used to steal lighters from Woolworth. Not to like do anything cool like smoke or anything like that. He wanted to light stuff on fire. He's a doctor. He has a misspelled tattoo. Do you know how embarrassing it is to be an Indian with a misspelled tattoo? One of us has won the spelling bee every year for the last 30 years. This man's spelling doctor with an E. He goes, it's European. I'm like, it's fucking stupid. Cover it up. But free medical advice is free medical advice, right? And my wife and I are thinking about having kids, and we're in our 40s, so, we went to talk to him, right? And he immediately points at my wife and says, you need to get a transvaginal ultrasound. Every girl here just winced. If you guys don't know what a transvaginal ultrasound is, it's a wand that goes in the vagina, looks left and right like a hammerhead shark, counts the eggs. Yeah. I didn't know those were real. Honestly, I thought it was a Republican torture device for loose teenagers. And then he pointed at me. And he said, you need to get your sperm checked. And I was like, hold on, man. We came to you for advice. Free advice, but advice. And you told my wife to get fucked and for me to fuck myself? Fuck you, man. All right, guys, that's my time. I'm Namit Bhatt. Hey, appreciate it, guys. Give it up for Izzy for real and our next comics. That doesn't fit.
I don't think so either. That don't fit. We're gonna get it. Namit, everybody. Yeah, keep giving up for him. Woo! Hey, Namit. Cut the music, DJ. Namit, fuck them kids, bro. As a person that got the kid, fuck them kids, bro. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Tell your wife no, okay? I'm not gonna not lie. Who all has kids in here, right? Make a hand clap. Hand clap, yeah. Y'all see how they were reluctant to do that? They hate them. I'm just saying. No, because, bro, for the next, 2 to 3 years, you're your child's bitch. You know? You are. You're your child's. Like if it was a jail situation, if your child was your roommate in jail, your child would probably molest. Child's definitely gonna take your ass. I'm just saying. You're your child's bitch. Your child's the only person that can come through and just grab your food full palm. Eat part of it, spit it out towards you, and walk away like nothing happened. Think about that, sir. Who else is gonna do that to you? And you're just gonna be like, that's okay. Nobody. You're your child's bitch. Don't do it, Namit. Don't fucking do it. Anywho, I see some people went to the bathroom. Some people went to get drinks. Are y'all still ready to see the next comic? What about you, Mr. Dos Equis guy? Let's do it. Yeah, he's the most interesting man on the planet. He wants to do it. So we have the next comedian coming up. This next comedian has won the Rookie of the Year down at Zanny's. Also, she has been down to the Funny Bone and everywhere through Cleveland. She's Cleveland's own. Everybody give it up for Cristal Joy!
Yes! Yes! Okay, all right. How y'all feeling today? Good? I won that shit at Hilarities, that Rookie of the Year, okay? I don't know. He talking about Zannies. I've been on Zannies, but I ain't never been to that motherfucker, okay? How y'all feeling, though? Good? We are in Northfield, the whitest part of Northfield. I usually stop where the niggas stop. I done crossed over the Mason-Dixon line in this motherfucker. I walked in here, when you walk in somewhere, I said, what is it another section in this motherfucker? Because I don't see who I need to see. Yes, we up in Northfield. There's a different type of fields up in this motherfucker. These are fields, they do some different shit besides cropping and shit. You say the wrong thing. Let me just keep on going. I ain't about to run out of gas in this motherfucker. You make the wrong turn. I don't know. But see, I can't make the wrong turn because gas price is too high. It cost me $132 to get out in this bitch. Niggas not gonna even wait for dinner and the drinks no more. They gonna be like, I picked you up, you owe me some pussy. You owe me some pussy, bitch. It took me $132 to get to see you. We ain't even got to the drinks and the meal, bitch. You owe me some pussy. You know how many niggas owe some Just stop, Trump. I owe so many niggas some pussy now. Damn, I can't even preserve my shit. And already, anybody out here single? Because I'm single. I was going to say, already I'm single. So I'm already giving a pussy away for a cheaper price. Anybody else out here single? Y'all lying. Y'all sitting next to the person that y'all about to dump. Ooh, this nigga got till Tuesday, and his ass is out of here. I'm single. One of the reasons I'm single because I don't want to be single. But I'm scared. I watch too much First 48 and shit. I learned a lot about you men. Y'all will snap for any motherfucking thing. I remember I was out with this guy, he asked to pick me up. I was like, no, I'll meet you. He was like, no, I'll pick you up. I was like, this is episode 37 right now. I can feel it. I don't fuck with dudes like that. I'm for real, I'm scared of guys. I can't even just, be myself around guys. It's just too much. I'm telling you, guys, I remember back in the day, you would dress real cute, you have your shit. Anybody in here over 30? Uh-huh. I know we look a little different after 30, baby. Yeah, that's when you really start showing if you got it or not. But if you're in your 30s or 40s, I'm used to going out to the clubs. And when you look real well put together, as a woman especially, I don't know what y'all guys is doing lately, but you get a whole bunch of drinks for free. That's what I'm used to. A well put together bitch has a very nice night. That ain't going on right now. It's a whole different game. I go in the clubs very well put together, and they don't offer me a drink. Only thing these guys offer me right now is eye contact. I'm like, does that mean something? What the fuck does that mean? Because I'm scared for my motherfucking life. The guy gonna walk up to me afterwards like, hey, you ain't seen me looking at you all night? I said, yeah, nigga, that's why I called security on your motherfucking ass. Motherfucker ain't said one thing to me, just staring at me all night. And Cleveland is the only place, one of the few places where you gotta get vacation clothes. I realize that. It's getting hot, ladies. We a target right now. It's like the less clothes you wear, men think about what they gonna do to you without your motherfucking permission. For some reason, they just be looking like you an endangered species when it get hot outside. You start showing a little skin, they're like, what is that? You're like, bitch, it's a tube top. I'm scared I'm gonna end up in a nigga's trunk, I'm telling you. That's when I'll get back to the vacation clothes. What you wear in Cancun, you can't wear on Kinsman? No! You can't. You will end up in a nigga's trunk. I'm telling you, it's very scary to live in a place like this. I want to have my titties out and everything. Titties ought to get you killed. You got to dress to be safe, not sexy. I'll be looking in my closet like, if I wear this suit, this bodysuit, will I make it home? It's real cute, it fit the theme, but I ain't trying to be in the nigga's trunk. Shake that shit, I'm good. I say some cities, it's better to look good going in and look fucked up coming out the club. Not trying to end up in a nigga's trunk. I'm telling you, it's hard being a woman. I'm not single because I'm scared for my life. I don't know what y'all gonna do. And I talk too much shit. I'm the worst person to be with. A bitch you talk too much. You kill me and don't even think about it. I had to kill the bitch. Fuck it. Talk too much. Ain't nobody, I'm not the type of person that killed. It's like, she was probably talking too much. I hate that. But I'm single. And my mom be like, Cristal, you're single. You're in your 40s. Like, don't say that shit out loud, bitch. But it's different than dating from when I was in my 20s. I would tell a guy, hey, I don't got no kids. And I was wifey material. Bitch, I ain't got no kids. He'd be like, you ain't got no kids. And I always had like a deep voice. I'm like, I ain't got no kid, baby. He'd be like, damn, man, your sexy voice, you ain't got no kids. He ain't give a fuck about the ankle monitor that's going off on my... I'm like, my PO is looking for me. Hurry this conversation up, motherfucker. Got 5 more minutes before the cops come in this bitch. Now, I tell guys I ain't got no kids in my 40s. They don't want to hear it. They be like, hope you don't want none. Because the nigga got gout and high blood pressure. Like, God damn. I didn't ask you all that. It's crazy though. I'm telling you. That's why I tell myself right now, if a guy don't want to be with me, I don't got time to figure it out. You know, the older you get, you be like, damn, is there something wrong with me? And I'm telling you, when I'm in my 40s, I ask guys, you know, I tell guys I don't got no kids and I'm single, and the first thing they think is, bitch, what's wrong with you? And I used to really be like, what is wrong with me? Now I don't give a fuck no more. If a nigga don't want to talk to me, fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. If a nigga don't want to talk to me, you gay. Ain't no point in it. I ain't got to keep thinking about what the fuck I did. I am an angel, baby. I'm a perfect angel, baby. You just like to suck dick. I got with the wrong nigga, baby. And now, who am I not to let you live in your motherfucking truth? I don't give a fuck about me busting out your windows. The dick was calling you. It ain't got shit to do with my attitude. You don't want to make it work with me, bitch, you sucking dick. I don't even take it offensive. You're like, Cristal's not working out. Okay, dick sucker. Go on and slob on the knob like corn on the cob, bitch. I'm not about to sit here and argue with a chew and you want to goggle some balls, bitch. People like, Cristal, no, I'm not gay. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. So what if I stole your TV? You're gay. Okay? I'm telling you, because it's too hard for me to be in relationships. Women, us as women, we got to go through so much. You see you, hoodie, no haircut, cool. If I was in a hoodie, no haircut, something's wrong with me. I'm going through something. It's too hard. I want to be able to just be in a relationship with a guy and it just be easy, like back in the day. Anybody got parents here in their 60s and 70s and 80s? Anybody? Am I the only one? Fuck y'all. Can't be the only one. I know. I'm looking right at you motherfuckers. I know. But it was so much easier when my parents were when they were dating back in high school. My mother was telling me, she was showing me her yearbook. They didn't wear no makeup. They was fucked up. They was fucked up. Earl and Diane was fucked up. But you know, they got married and they was attracted to women. They didn't have to do their hair, nails, nothing. They had a different way of being attracted to women back in the day. They would be attracted to women. These women be wifey material because them bitches could roller skate. That's it. A bitch knew how to skate backwards. Bitch, you getting married straight out of high school. Diane is that bitch. Don't let the bitch know how to spin. Oh my God. Oh my God. So that's why I told myself, I date basically black men, and I'm not getting the motherfucking results I want. I'm gonna let you know right now, because I'm a very friendly person, And I realized that's a white man's thing. Yeah, they do. They love me. Black men, they just don't like that friendly shit. White men, they be like, oh my God, Cristal, she's so friendly. They love her. She's the light of the party. They love that about me. Black guys, they think I'm about to set their ass up. They be like, bitch, you got one more time to say hi to somebody. I'm gonna get your ass up out of here. I'm like, nigga, this is my family reunion. The fuck are we talking about? So I said, maybe I should start dating out my race. You know, I'm being a little bit more creative. You know, mixing a pot a little bit. But it's like I have a preference. Just like most people have a preference with pop. I'm a Pepsi drinker. I mean, the Sprite can quench my thirst. But I know what the Pepsi gonna do every time. You know, I know the strength, baby. And when I go to reach for that, I'm looking for a Pepsi. That ice cold Pepsi. But I said one day, what if I walked into a store, just hypothetically, and there wasn't no more Pepsis? It was just Sprite. And the Pepsi was in the corner all dented up, knotted up, expired in the motherfucker. I said, you know what, that'll be the day where I explore something different. That Sprite may look different to me that day. That'll be the day I walk up to that ice cold cooler, look at that Sprite, grab it, and move it to the side so I can get the motherfucking Coke, baby. I'm not giving up on what I love, baby. Listen, stay thirsty, my friends. My name is Cristal Joy. Thank you guys so very much.
Give it up for Cristal Joy, y'all. She tore the house down. Y'all see that? That was her. Tore the house down. That's what I would put on my credit, you know. Cut the music, DJ. See if we can get this light right before we bring the headliner up. We don't want to be messing up the light. Hey, Namit gave me an adult drink. I don't know if I should drink it all. I just told him give me what he got. I ain't gonna lie, this is an adult drink. Like this right here burned my chest each sip. I've been sipping this like a bitch. Watch. Like a bitch. Y'all see that? Oh my gosh. Hey, you said, where'd she go? Cristal, you said you was nervous when you came in and see all the white folks? Yeah, nah. I'm from Pittsburgh. That's all we got. You know what I'm saying? It's us and y'all, you know? I love partying with white people. White people, y'all like partying with yourselves? It's pretty fucking awesome, ain't it? Yeah. You guys are the freest motherfuckers in the world. Y'all party with white folks before? Them motherfuckers down. Y'all outside. Uh-huh. I do. I like partying with white people, but then like I'm usually like a piece of pepper and a sea full of salt. Meaning I'm the only nigga there, you know what I'm saying? So I get to see a lot about y'all. Like first off, white people, y'all like drugs. Mm-hmm. Don't act like y'all like drugs, and y'all like drugs a lot. And then y'all like drugs that black people ain't heard of yet. Think about it. What nigga you know do whippets? Come on now, look. I ain't never go to a party in the hood and nigga be like, I got new whippets, dog. You know what I'm saying? You got these whippets in my pocket, cuz. No, we ain't never heard of nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I went to this party this one time, right? This white guy was drooling from mouth to ground, all right? And I'm thinking we only supposed to be smoking weed at this place, man. Until he like wake up from the dead and he's like, this isn't weed, dude, it's ketamine. You see how y'all niggas already know what the fuck I'm talking about? I ain't know what the fuck he was talking about. I'm like, Keta what? He like, ketamine, you know, special K, horse tranquilizer. I said, I'm going home. He said, why? I said, because you finna die, all right? And like I said, piece of pepper, sea full of salt. Who the fuck they gonna think sold this shit to you? You know what I'm saying? I get the fuck up out of here. And then like I said, white people, like white women, y'all white girl wasted is vicious, you know? I go to this one party, right, and we gonna call this little white girl. Okay? Now, I don't usually drink. I got this from Namit, all right? I'm usually only smoking, so I'm usually the only technically sober person, right? This white girl decided to get drunk. Woo! Bow, pass out outside, you know? And at this time, I'm 21. So, you know, you hang with other 20-year-olds and shit. So they're like, Iz, you got to go get her. I looked at my skin like I just magically turned Caucasian. Like, fuck no. What the fuck y'all talking about? They're like, come on, man, please, we're all drunk. I'm like, all right, shit. So I went to go outside to go get this little white girl. But do you know how hard it is to get a little white woman off the lawn without looking like Bill Cosby 2.0? You know what I'm saying? It's a very difficult process, you know what I mean? I'm walking up to her, and I didn't ding-dong ditch and did a whole bunch of other, like, you know, shit like that. But I am nervous walking up to this white woman, you know what I'm saying? I'm walking up to her hyperventilating and shit, talking about, hey, little white girl, I'm going to touch you now, okay? Now, I got this thing, right, where if I don't got enough time to think about what I'm going to say, I just lie, you know? It's like a character flaw, because I go pick her up, and the neighbor come outside. He's like, hey, what's going on here? Dropped her ass instantly, and then proceeded to change ethnicities on this motherfucker, right? He's like, what's going on here? I'm like, I don't know, senor. I came out here, she was like this. I think I'll go home now, you know? That way, if he goes to the police, I'm a different type of brown. Is that right? Y'all ready for y'all headliner tonight? Yes. All right. So this guy has been on HBO. He's been on Netflix. He's been on Pornhub. All right. You're going to love him. Everybody give it up for Jeff Blanchard.
Surprise! It's the old white guy's part. God damn it. Listen, I don't got a lot of time because they said don't go. Usually the show's like an hour and a half, but we don't have that time because Northfield closes. So I don't have time. I'm a little off the game. I'm a little upset because I'm just coming up. This goddamn Ohio weather bullshit killing me. Now, I'm sorry. I know it's all trite. People talk, oh, the weather. No, goddamn it. This year was worse because it was sunny. Ohio's not supposed to be goddamn sunny in the winter. It's supposed to be gray and dead. So, you know, there's nothing going on, goddamn it. It's just like an ice cream shop that you just turn the lights off. So go to fucking Pittsburgh. Nothing's happening here. But it was sunny, and that's Mother Nature fucking with you, going, come outside. Yeah, and that's what happened today, god damn it. Sun was shining. I was in my summer pajamas. Not my holy shit, it's winter pajamas. My summer pajamas. Not much there, because I like the freedom. And the sun said, come outside. So I slid the slider open, and Mother Nature's like, ha ha! It's only 20. Pow! Right in the taint. Yeah, except my nipples went, poof! Like hard. Like if I had a glass, I could etch it. For a wedding, like, best of luck, Barry and Tiffany, here you go. And my junk went, yeah, like he scared a turtle. You're like, boo. And then my spine shut down. So I was like, oh, and my wife's like, oh, you got the shivers. I'm like, fuck you, I'm having a stroke. Because it all happened at once. And then I fell outside and shit myself. So this is what I say now this year, because we're in trouble in this country, folks. We're in trouble. And one of the things I want to press upon you is just mind your own goddamn business. All right, in this age of internet and all this other shit, we want to get in everybody's goddamn business. It happened during the pandemic, and it's never stopped since. Okay, first of all, cut it out with the goddamn pumpkin spice, okay? God damn it. This is why the rest of the world thinks we're pussies. They go, we could go over to America and take over with a pumpkin spice whatever. It's bad, because I was in Brunswick. You know where Brunswick's at? Yeah, it doesn't matter. You shouldn't go there anyway. Well, there's only bars and car washes. They've got like 9,000 car washes, and not just like regular, like a car wash. No, this one's got to look like the rainforest, and it's got a volcano at the top of it. And I'm driving, I'm not lying, and the goddamn sign said, backed by popular demand, our pumpkin spice soap. And I was like, you gotta be shitting me. And my car immediately pulled over. And the radio station started playing Kenny G. Enough. Now, you probably realize I'm a people person. So I was outside. It was nice a couple days ago, 60 degrees. Beautiful weather. I was out enjoying myself, and I live in a cul-de-sac. But I don't know any of my neighbors. I've only lived there 18 years. I just don't want to know them. Let other people know people, right? I just like to be by myself. So I walk outside enjoying it, and then I hear the voice from Bitchface. It's my neighbor, lives next door. I don't know her name. But when I first moved in, I waved to her, and she gave me the bitch face. So, and here's the other thing. She's got a car with 1,000 bumper stickers on it, right? And there's no cohesive message in the bumper stickers. Matter of fact, one of them actually says, I screw Pomeranians. Now, full disclosure, it didn't start that way, but I have a Sharpie. So, and I keep later hours. The point is she hasn't noticed it, and I did this like 5 years ago. But she comes out I can hear it. She's like, are you enjoying the weather? And I'm like, oh, shit, don't acknowledge her. Act like you don't speak English. But she's heard me talking to my dog, so she knows I speak English, right? And so I'm just like, I'm like, yeah. She's like, well, you know why it's so warm, don't you? And you know what? I don't care. It's like when I'm eating a greasy cheeseburger. Don't come up to me and go, you know what's in that? Yeah, I thought it was happiness, you joy Nazi, but I'm sure you're going to fucking ruin it for me. You know why it's so warm? And I'm like, oh, no. Global warming. Okay. I'm like, who gives a shit? Right? I'm like, listen, I'm not a moron. I understand the science. I'm just not sure it's a bad thing. People are like, well, it'll be 84 degrees year round. All right. Well, what about the planet in 1,000 years? I'll be dead. Well, what about your great-great-great-grandkids? Well, they might be big assholes for all I know. I don't know. I mean, if you take me as the start of the family tree, I'm thinking to myself, 84, that could be nice. We could be the new tropical playground here in Cleveland. Palm trees running around Lake Erie, probably burn that stank off. Yeah, because, the lake, we've got Lake Erie. You familiar? Yeah, sure. It's Great Lake is what they call it. It's kind of a medium lake, I would think. It's kind of polluted. I mean, we can go in it because we grew up in the water. But outsiders, people visiting, they can't go in the goddamn lake. And you ladies should be careful because of your area. You laugh all you want, sister. You drop your hee-haw in that goddamn lake, next time you see the gynecologist, that some bitch gonna have a heart attack. I'll tell you that right now. You wouldn't mind if the Browns suck if we were getting a base tan every time we were going to see them. Because I'm a Browns fan. I know, I am. I don't give a shit, I am. I've been a Browns fan my entire life. I'm the sucker who every year goes, they're going to the Super Bowl. And really, all I want is one goddamn season. One season where I'm not on heroin by the fourth quarter. Right? I'm like, you call that defense? You're out of your goddamn mind. Son of a bitch. I can do that shit better than you can. It's terrible. Terrible. And every year we go to Christmas football Santa and we ask for the same thing. We sit on his knee. What do you want this year? We want a quarterback. He's like, okie dokie. And what happens as soon as we take him out of the box? We fucking break him. So the one year Santa goes, nope, you're getting an old used quarterback. And they're like, you're getting Joe Flacco. And I'm like, we're going to the Super Bowl. And then I thought, Jesus Christ, Joe Flacco. He's like 80 years old. I thought he was going to show up on oxygen. Show like, And I was still like, we're going to win. My friends don't understand it either. They come over. The Browns could be winning 72-3 at the 2-minute warning. And my friends are like, hey, they're doing pretty good. And I'm like, it ain't over yet. And sure as shit, what happens with like 30 seconds left, the other team somehow scored 98 points. You're like, how the fuck does that even happen? God damn, I'm running out of shit over here. So yeah, we gotta just start minding our own business with stuff. Here's one of the things where we can cure this too, is at the Costco. God damn it, did I just say at the Costco? Fuck, I am getting old. Listen, I don't have much time left. I just turned 60. Oh no, I have not. No. I have not taken the proper vitamins or the drugs that I. Please, no, God damn it. No. I mean, no. I got about a year and a half left. Done. So, but if you go to Costco, you will see the end of humanity at the food sampling station. You people will eat anything if it's free and on a stick. I'm not lying. It's like opening one of those trucks in Somalia where they chuck rice out at the people. As soon as that old, they'll have 3 in and go, what is this? And I'm like, that's the question you asked before you put it in your mouth. What if the person's a psychopath that goes, it's cat shit? People would still be like, I love it. And some of the greatest bloody acting I've ever seen is at one of these goddamn places. See, the guys and women, they're different. The guys, they suddenly become like full of dad. They're always like, well, I'm just quality control. And then the fucking 16-year-old rolls her eyes and goes, and they're like, I was killing her. And you're like, yeah, she's 16, she got paid. But you ladies will go up there in your yogurt pants. Yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan, don't get me wrong, but don't bullshit yourself. Yoga pants, right? Really? Yoga? Like, no one's getting spiritual enlightenment with Juicy on their ass, all right? And you come up after your hot yoga, and they know you were at hot yoga because you announce all the time, we were just at hot yoga. And also, you're sweating in places that I didn't know could sweat and smell of Fritos. Yeah, I mean, lady, shower, all right? So you take it, and then ladies will make a path, a couple of laps around the store, and then they come up to the same thing and go, act like this first time. Oh, what is this? Okay, Meryl, this is your 8th plate, okay? Take it, horse thighs, and go, all right? And the other thing, too, is people. You're not a food critic. Suddenly, everyone's Gordon fucking Ramsay up there. They're like, well, you see, it's the texture. No, fuck off, all right? No one believes that you're going to buy 15 pounds of fucking brie with basil in it. They just happen to have that, and they need to get rid of it, so they give it away and write it off on their taxes. But you're like, it's the texture. Yeah. Here's the thing. Take one, eat it, and fuck off, all right? Keep moving. But we do. I mean, this is where we are, like, what's in the news right now? What's the big story in Ohio in the news? This will tell you where our heads are at. Yeah, exactly. Not the war in Iran, not the war in the Ukraine, not even really gas prices. It's fucking Bigfoot again. Bigfoot, right? How many people believe in Bigfoot? Really? Yeah, why not? I'll tell you why not, God damn it. Listen to me. It's been 50 years, conservatively 50 years, and we haven't been able to find an 8-foot monkey guy running around the backwoods of Shittsville, wherever. We could fire a missile from Langley, Virginia, use a toggle switch, and fly it around the world into, like, the Sudan, down a drain pipe and hit someone in the ass. But we can't find an 8-foot monkey guy And it's not for the lack of trying. It really isn't. I mean, it's always the same. There's some guy down in Southern Ohio like, I just mind my own business. Fishing. And then I heard a growl. And then a rock went in the water. There's a Bigfoot. They're like, how do you know? Because, moron, that's what they do. You're minding your own business, and they growl, and they throw a rock. And they're like, all right, to the Bigfoot mobile. And they head on down there. And they have equipment, guys, up to like a CIA wet dream, okay? They've got parabolic listening devices, fucking night vision goggles, cameras in the trees. The only thing they never have is the proper outdoor gear to wear. They're always like, we're freezing. Well, where's your goddamn coat? Well, I don't know. I had the binoculars. And everything's a goddamn Sasquatch. Whatever. You're like, oh, is that a Bigfoot? No. How do you know? It's a dog. It's right goddamn there. It's a big. And here's the other thing, too. If they do happen to see a Bigfoot, we have camera phones now that if I took your picture, young lady, I could tell you what you had for dinner. I could give you a brain scan. I could tell you your religion, your blood pressure. That's not the Bigfoot camera. The Bigfoot camera is a 1984 Motorola flip phone that they keep in a jar of Vaseline. And then when the time comes, they give it to Larry, who's got palsy. And he just sits up there and shakes and shakes and shakes. And they're like, why the fuck does he likes to do it? Now, here's the other thing. Here's a good question, too. How many people, I heard it'll be a Bigfoot, but how many of y'all believe in UFOs? All right, that's some promising shit now. Because most people are like, nah, there ain't no goddamn UFOs, but Bigfoot's real. And that's our arrogance, kids. That's our arrogance. Because we can't be it. If you think about it, we can't be it. In the universe, the vastness of space, we're it? Are you shitting me? When our Congress, the biggest achievement they've made in the last 3 years is they banned TikTok for 3 weeks? Right? Because the Chinese were stealing our secrets. What fucking secrets are the Chinese getting from, what, as collectively as a nation, we have no rhythm? That we like to lip sync the songs that have no bearing on our life. There's some broad in the kitchen singing, like a virgin, and like 6 kids walk behind her, and I'm like, honey, that ship sailed. You know, no, we can't, because that if aliens come here, that means they're smarter than we are, because they have technology that we don't possess, but we can. And people are like, all right, Jeff. If there are aliens, how come they have not made contact yet? That's easy. If you drive 20, 30 miles out of any city in Ohio, it's cow farms. When you drive past a cow farm, do you make contact? No, you roll down the windows and go, moo, and then giggle your ass off for like 3 miles. What do you think the aliens are doing with the flybys? They're like, hey, kids, you want to see the humans? Yeah. They roll down the window. Reality television. We're like, And if we do, and all this happens, we break it down to some homoerotic bullshit. Like think of it this way. An alien species comes to Earth only to check our assholes out. That's what they want. They're probing us. That's the mission. Because our assholes are talked about through space and time. You know, all the spaceships have bumper stickers. We break for assholes. Right? And it's always the same. Bubba, Pickle, and Tater, you know, from the Moonshine Show, which is another goddamn Discovery bullshit channel, which should be called We Don't Discover Shit Channel. Because I watch it. I watch all the goddamn In Search Of, maybe we'll find, is it over here? What's under this rock? They don't find shit on the Discovery Channel. They never do. One of the shows was Blackbeard's Treasure. I got 4 episodes in before I realized they were digging in fucking Utah. But they have that Moonshiner show, which is always the same, where it's like, Bubba, Tater, you got the announcer, it was like from the Dukes of Hazzard. It's like, Bubba, Tater, and Pickle are at it again. They're going to put up a brand new still. Now, they went 8 miles down Route 8 past Old Man Johnson's farm. Now, it happened about 15 or 20 yards into the woods because Tater saw a video on the YouTube all about camouflage, and that's what they're going to do. And then the other half is all law enforcement going, we just can't seem to find these darn stills. And I'm like, hey, Goob, do you have a TiVo back at the station? Because they told you right where the fucking still was, 8 miles away from Old Man fucking Johnson's farm. But Tater and Pickle and Bubba are out drinking, and they're by themselves, and things happen. And we're a fluid now in this country ours. There's no more lines being crossed. We're not that pedestrian, right? So they're chugging it back, and Bubba passes out. And Tater and Pickle are feeling a certain way, right? And Bubba's flap was down on his coverall, so he was practically asking for it. And he wakes up in the morning, and he's feeling a certain way. And so Bubba and Pickle got to come up with an idea, Tater and Pickle. And Tater like, well, what happened? Bubba, well, you wouldn't believe it, Bubba. Me and Pickle were just sitting there, and you passed out, so we put you in the back of the truck because, safety first. Ain't that right, Tater? Uh-huh. And then next thing we know, we were finishing up that Sour Mash because, in the Bible it says, waste not, want not. Ain't that right? Uh-huh. So we were sitting there, all of a sudden a light come over from the hill. It was one of them UFOs. And I said, Tater, look over there. And he went, oh, my God. Uh-huh. And he looked, and they came down, and they just shot us with a freeze ray because we couldn't move. And they said, we're here to probe you. And we're like, no, not Bubba. And they said, yeah, Bubba. And they went around back, and they probed you like once or twice, 3 times. And then they unfroze us and left, and we got pancakes. That's an alien abduction. No, give me a goddamn break. We need it. Trust me, kids. We can't be it. We can't. We have to be better, right? We have to be better. I mean, listen, I understand that there's a plethora of murder shows on TV, but why are those so goddamn popular? Listen, my wife, she's a little Italian broad, right? Little. Not like fidget little, but close. Right? And I'm afraid of her. Okay? Yeah. Well, yeah, because she's Italian. Well, so mafia, But she's little. I actually pissed her off. Is this your wife, dude? Yeah. Did you ever accidentally piss her off? Always on purpose? No, I mean, has there ever been something like, no, I'm serious, like accidentally. You did something you thought was okay, and then you realized it really pissed her off. Right? And it wasn't really your fault. Okay, well, then did you watch the murder shows? See, you could be fucking dead, dude. Like, we were sitting there watching the murder shows. I don't know which one it was, How to Kill a Lot of People, right? And there's dead silence, and all of a sudden I hear my wife go, huh. Like, hey, this isn't PBS. This isn't fucking educational. Like, because she's a little Italian. I sleep like a rock. And she could just lower herself down like Tom Cruise from the ceiling and just stab. And Italians can flatten themselves like a hamster. So she'd go right under the door. Yeah, and then the police would find me like, well, there's no sign of forced entry. We don't know what happened. And she'd be like, well, he fell on a knife. Huh? Pig farms. Dude, see? You better look at her fucking phone, because I bet you on Google Maps she's got like 9 pig farms within driving distance, right? Seriously, you were going to be Porky Buffet. That's what's going to happen to you. Oh yeah, see, that's a creative way to do. A lot of people are just mundane with it. No, you got it. That's worrisome, dude. Yeah, we might take a good look, folks. Look at it, because when Dateline comes and they're like, the last place we saw him was at a comedy show in Northfield, they're going to interview all your asses, and don't try to act all innocent and shit and be like, I don't recognize him. Bullshit. That's death by pig farmer over here, right? You'd be getting eaten like Silence of the Lambs shit going on. You can't watch no more goddamn movies. No, what happened was we were watching the goddamn Olympics. Do you watch the Olympics? Do you? I don't. I don't like the Summer Olympics because they're boring. They are. Like, if you have kids, the Summer Olympics are just a bunch of shit we had to put up with while our kids were little, like swimming. Woo! Like, they're like, look, he dove in the water, and he swam to one side. Yay! And then sometimes they flip around and they're like, fuck, they're coming back. No danger, right? Like, we need to spice them up. Then we'd watch. Like, if you did where their pants were made out of salami, the Speedos, and they jumped in the water, and like Michael Phelps is halfway there, and then they released the piranhas. Yeah, and they're like, Michael Phelps got the world records with half an ass. The piranhas got him. You'd watch. Or like that running and jumping shit where they jump in the sand. Woo, right? But if you put landmines in the sand, now that's something to watch. Because you have a camera right on him. The guy's like, and he jumps, and then he realizes he doesn't know where the landmines are. What's his score? Well, his leg hit 6 feet, but his head is at 12. We're going to give him half the distance. But I like the Winter Olympics because everybody could die in the Winter Olympics. The Winter Olympics have every sport. The luge, which I'm pretty sure was come up by a German, where they're just like, we need to have something that the people could die. What you think, Hans? Well, we were thinking that maybe we put them on the board and chuck them down the mountain. Yeah, down the mountain. And they go fast. Yeah, maybe 30, 40 miles. Yeah. No, we're thinking 80 or 90. Yeah. Or that goddamn ski jump bullshit where they put the guy way at the top of the mountain and they're like, just go. Down it, and whoosh, and you see them. They're like, oh, look at this routine. They have fucking routine. They just launch their ass up, flailing about. And if they hit their skis, they even look like, holy shit, I made it. And if you notice, who's doing it? White people. Right? You don't see anybody. They're like, keep your dumb European asses up there. Now, you guys, you'll play hockey. Yeah, all right? Because you get to beat the fuck out of somebody with a stick. White people with a stick. That's the game right there. Right? Fuck that stick. Well, I'm going to put a cracker's teeth in the back of his head. Hell yeah. So we were watching the Summer Olympics, and my wife was a gymnast when she was in high school. So and that little Simone Biles was on. You know who that is? Yeah, she is a fidget. She's 4'11". That's fidget. That's like her floor routine was like, we represent the lollipop, yeah. But she did this thing, and she's like, whoa, and then she bounced, and she went 12 feet in the air. They showed a graphic, 12 goddamn feet in the air, 3 times her height. And I was like, oh, there you go. Short people have been bullshitting us their entire lives, right? Because my wife said, honey, could you come in and read something? I'm like, fuck you, bounce, you little bitch, bounce. Fucking pissed her right off. See, it wasn't my fault. All right, like I said, I got to get out of here because I don't know why. This is all I want to do, that's why. But, before I go, though, seriously, we got to be proud that we live in Ohio. We're backwards in certain things. Like, it took us a while to get casinos. It took us a while to legalize weed. And I know everyone was like, yeah, it's legal. Come on, we should have done that fucking years ago. And listen, I don't smoke pot any more or less than I did yesterday. But it's But with drugs and stuff, we've got such a weird, especially like the people that, like, I'm at a weird crossroads because you younger kids, we lied to you. Like, how many people here are like 28, 30 years old? Just real quick. All right. My generation owes you an apology because we did things like we said, don't do drugs. Really? Let me tell you the truth. You were conceived while your parents were either on or going to get drugs. And if you don't believe me, the next time you're with them, take a credit card and tap it on the table. One of them's going to be like, huh? You put a Whitesnake CD in, your mom's going to be on, here we go, yeah, she'll be all over the goddamn car. Don't do drugs. Bullshit. We don't, like, for example, we need potheads. We need them for invention. Why do you think we have double stuffed Oreos? Because fat kids need more cream filling? No. A couple of stoners sit around, dude, I'd kill for a 2-inch Oreo. They're like, all right. It's the reason Taco Bell is still open. Taco Bell is a restaurant with 5 ingredients. Meat, cheese, lettuce, tomato. That's it. Meat, cheese, lettuce, tomato. They wrap it in a different bread. They give it a bullshit Mexican name, and no one, I love chalupas. Chalupa, you know, chalupa cock in Mexican for all we know. Oh, I love it. And it's the only restaurant that fucks you up your order 3 feet after you make it. You come to the first one, you're like, I'd like a chicken soft taco. Pull up. You get there like, here's your bean burrito. Are you fucking high? Like, what's the criteria to get a job at Taco Bell? You just need a neck tattoo and a chain wallet, right? Like, welcome to the... And people are like, well, if we make marijuana legal, we'll become a drug-fueled society. We are a drug-fueled society. Watch the commercials on TV nowadays. Every goddamn one for a different fucking drug that you didn't think you need. We got 5 drugs for flaky elbows. When did that become a thing? It's the same people in the thing. The fat, bald guy, the black chick, the little Asian girl, and Cyndi fucking Lauper. And the side effects are the scariest part of all of them. One of the goddamn side effects is an infection in the perineum. I looked it up. You know what that is? Your taint. Your goddamn taint. Your taint can get a cold. People are like, did you fart? No, my taint sneezed. You can't have that shit. You can't have it. People are like, oh, it's a gateway drug. When was the last time a stoner got off their stoned ass long enough to build anything, let alone a fucking gateway? But you'll inject shit in your stomach to lose weight, and you don't even know what's going to happen to you. You could grow a 3rd tit and a left arm off your ears. You don't know. We don't need to do that. If we're so concerned about losing weight in this country, it's real easy. We go to all the grocery stores, we make the cookie and cake aisle really narrow, and if your fat ass can't fit down it, you don't get any cookies or cake. We already know what the drug that leads everybody to other drugs. It's alcohol. It's been illegal for years. You're all doing it right now. Matter of fact, there was a show on the dangers of alcohol. It was called Cops. Remember? It was always a thing. It was like, we've got a 410, a domestic violence. They'd pull up. There's one bloody guy with no shirt on, and he's up there, ooh, and the other side is the family, and this old lady with a black eye. What happened here? Well, Billy Ray got into the Jack Daniels, and he punched Meemaw right in the mouth. You never heard him go, what happened here? Well, Billy Ray got into the Skull Bong, and he ate all Grandma's Doritos. Side effects on legalized marijuana: 1, may cause drowsiness. Do not operate heavy machinery. There you go. So you're sitting around watching Scooby-Doo, getting blasted out of your mind. Don't get a wild hair up your ass and go, dude, you know, there's a tank at the VFW. Let's go take it for a ride. Just sit your ass down and enjoy the run. You know, we'll be fine. I just lost my father, died in December, and the same thing with the drugs, man. The old man, and people go, oh, no, it's all right, you know. He had a sense of humor right up to the end. Except the old man was from that generation, didn't do goddamn drugs. Came down to visit him the one time. I go, what's up, Dad? He goes, oh, I'm not doing too good. I go, well, I know. He goes, well, I know, I got the lawn. I go, what's wrong with the lawn? There's a bald spot there on the lawn, the goddamn bald spot. I go, Dad, that's the least of your worries. We can fix this easy. We'll just grow the grass really long on one side of the bald spot and rake it over it like you've been doing with your hair all your life, all right? Now, you would think a man in a hospital bed wouldn't punch hard, but he'd punch hard. So I sit down there, and I go to visit him toward the end, and he's like, I'm in pain. So I go to his nurse. I go, what? She goes, he won't take the pain meds. He will not take the pain meds. I go, can I have them? And she goes, that's not how it works, which I think is bullshit because I have insurance. So I go to Dad, Dad, why are you not taking the pain meds? He goes, oh, well, it's Oxycontin. I'm like, uh-huh, the good stuff. He goes, oh, yeah, I don't want to become addicted. I go, first of all, Dad, you don't have enough time to become addicted. I mean, second of all, if you run out, it's not like we're going to wheel the hospital bed out to the street so you can give hand jobs for Oxy. We'd make Mom do that. Hey, till death do we part, right? Guys, thanks for having me out. I'll talk to you guys later. Take care. Thanks for Roxmore Production. Big Rich, we'll see you.
Jeff Blanchard, everybody. Give it up for him. Cut the music, DJ. I don't know if you guys ever had like porn on CDs. You ever remember that era where porn came on CDs? Sounds like a black porn video. Like, you ever just listen to the music of it? I swear to God, Brazilian Black Asses 3. That's what that sounds like. I don't know. Think about it. This is this nigga ass everywhere. Cut it, DJ. Cut it, DJ. They ain't got the same video. They ain't got the same video. Just thinking about it. All right, anywho. That's the end of the show, everybody. Clap. Come on. Jesus. What are you doing? That wasn't on cue at all. I know we got a lot of white people, but geez, on beat. Let's do it again for the tape. That's the end of the show, everybody. Yeah. Woo! That was better. Next time we can't just bring you two, bring friends. All right? I'm just kidding. All right. Before we close it out, I do want to bring up the people that put the show together. Okay, first we have one of the Cleveland hometown heroes, one of the guys that I look up to. Give it up for my man, Big Rich! Woo. He's going to do the rest. I'm out of here. Yeah, I've been Izzy for real, everybody. Follow me on Pornhub, Facebook, all that shit. Yeah.
No, he didn't. Hey, 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 hey. Cut it, DJ. Y'all, did y'all enjoy yourself this evening? Man, thank y'all for coming out. We didn't know how it turned out. Y'all made this successful. Give yourselves a round of applause. Thank y'all for coming out. Give it up to everybody you seen tonight, y'all. Give it up to Izzy for real, your host. My little brother, Namit Bhatt. My sister, Cristal, Joy. And my mentor, Jeff Blanchard, y'all. Give it up to him. Y'all, this was fun. It was scary. It was fun. We didn't know how it was going to come together. This is the first of 3 shows that we already had scheduled. We're trying to get a 4th one in September. If we do it again, y'all want to come back? All right, we're going to do it again then. We already know who we got next month. Next month, we're going to have somebody who's been on HBO's Def Comedy Jam, Nashville's television, and he's a brother. It's going to be my man, John King, the real John King next month, so we're going to do that. But we couldn't have put this together without my man coming all the way from Pittsburgh, y'all. And he does this for a special cause. Give it up to Mr. Leon Rockamore.
Brazilian pro music, for real. You know how long it took me to make that in the studio? It's just messed up, yo. Why they have to be Brazilian? You know, they couldn't be anything else, really? That's messed up, yo. He gonna be banned from Brazil, I'm telling you. All right, everybody have a good time? My name is Mr. Rock. I'm the owner of the Rock Comedy Show. It is now a franchise. We are now creating our staple here in Cleveland, in the Cleveland marketplace. We are in Pittsburgh. We are in Ypsilanti, Michigan. And now we are now in Cleveland. And I like it here. I really do like it. I like the screens. I like the light. I like it all. So I think, you know, we definitely going to be back. So I'm hoping that you ready to buy your tickets for the first Friday in June. We will be back here. with the headliner that he spoke of from Tennessee and some others to join him that will make you laugh. The goal is to make sure that you have a good time and that you want to come back and just keep having a good time. That's what we're here to do. We believe laughter heals, and if you're having a bad week, a bad day, a bad time, or you just got to have a bad relationship, you can come here and just let all that go. You get what I'm going with that? Is that all right? I want to say thank you all. Thank you all to the performers. Thank you all for coming out. Get home safely.
From across the 3 rivers to across the 7 seas, something you won't believe. I guess the pressure's on me. Now I'm back, I ain't never gonna stop. We gotta represent even when we on top. Yeah, we pressure tested like a diamond called rock, and you looking still in the